levels in Weber County are high and officials are staying on alert.
This past weekend, the sheriff's office issued a swift water warning in Ogden. As News Specialist Shelby Lofton shows us, it's currently no forecast for flooding, but conditions can change any day.
At its highest last year, the water was coming up to those rocks, spilling out over that flat middle section of this part of the river. The Ogden city manager said they brought in more rocks to keep water from spilling out over the banks. He said, fortunately, things are different this year, but they're still on high alert.
A few days ago, it was snow.
The freezing cold water that fills the Weber River is a welcome sight for some Utahns.
As the weather gets warm, people want to recreate these beautiful resources that we do have.
Ogden Emergency Manager Kenny Miller says crews recently got a call about a kayak stuck in the river.
Our fire crews went down and recovered that kayak just to make sure that nobody was in it or nobody was in danger.
They didn't find someone inside. Fortunately, its owner is alive. He reached out to emergency crews on social media.
He did get bucked out of his kayak.
First responders said despite his bumps and bruises, he did the right thing.
He knew better than to go after it, just as the water was running really fast, and figured he'd rather be safe than end up down the river.
Miller says the Weber and Ogden rivers are running high, fast, and cold.
About a month prior, the rivers were flowing a little bit higher than normal just because of the runoff, because they're trying to release enough water to make room for the snowpack that's up there.
He says things have leveled out. More rocks and netting are in place after last year's record-breaking runoff.
I don't know if we're ever in the clear as long as we still have water up in the mountains.
But with another above-average winter, they're not taking any chances. They want the public to be cautious around the water.
If we have a real fast warm-up, things could change real quick for us.
Ogden City Emergency Management said they're never fully in the clear. They're waiting for all of the snow to melt, but they said they're constantly watching the rivers, especially to make sure everyone is safe. In Ogden, Shelby Lofton, KSL 5 News.